Anyone who's ever worked in a hotel, you know the feeling, right? You see that giant, dusty binder of standard operating procedures. It's dense, it's probably out of date, and let's be real, nobody ever really reads it. Well, today we're going to talk about how AI is completely flipping that script. We're going to see how it can turn that old manual into a powerful, dynamic tool, one that can literally architect the entire backbone of your hotel's operations.
Hello, and a very warm welcome to all the students from Europe Hotel School. As a fellow hotelier, it's a real pleasure to have you here for this online learning journey. We are about to dive into some truly game-changing ideas that, I promise you, are going to be a big part of your future careers. So, let's jump right in.
Okay, first things first. Let's talk about a challenge that every single one of us in the hotel world knows all too well: the burden of the binder. You know, for decades, this manual has been the supposed foundation of consistency, but the process of actually creating it, it's just exhausting. It ends up being this massive binder stuffed with procedures that, if we're being honest with ourselves, the staff just doesn't have the time to read. And this slide just lays it out so clearly. The difference is night and day, isn't it? The old way was weeks, sometimes months, of painstaking work creating these really dense documents that were a nightmare to update. Now look at the new way. We're talking about going from a blank page to a complete professional draft in minutes. The result? Clear, practical, engaging guides that you can update on the fly. It's a total transformation.
So this leads us to a really powerful new way of thinking. We need to see AI as more than just a writing tool. It's your operational architect. What we're really talking about here is using generative AI, tools like ChatGPT, to strategically build a whole new foundation for consistency. And that consistency? That's what separates a good hotel from a truly great one.
So what do we actually mean by operational architect? Well, in practice, it means you're using AI to design the entire operational flow of a department. This isn't just about spitting out a list of instructions. It's about carefully crafting a framework that's clear, logical, super practical, and, this is the key, perfectly tailored to your specific hotel, your specific team, and of course, your guests. All right. Enough theory. Let's see what this looks like in the real world. We're going to dive into two of the most detail-oriented, absolutely critical departments in any hotel: housekeeping and the kitchen. We're talking precision in every single detail. Okay, check this out. Imagine you're the housekeeping manager. You can give the AI a prompt as specific as this one. Notice you're not just saying, hey, write a cleaning list. No, you're asking it to design a whole process. A process that focuses on the two things that matter most right now: high touchpoint sanitization and that all-important visual presentation that makes a guest go wow when they walk in.
And boom, here's what you get back: a crystal clear 10-step roadmap. Just look at the logical flow here. It moves perfectly from the big, heavy tasks like stripping linens all the way down to the final, delicate touch of an ambient scent. See, this is so much more than a checklist. It's a smart, efficient workflow that guarantees nothing gets missed, and the end result is a room that is absolutely, perfectly guest-ready.
But wait, it gets even better. This is where the technology becomes truly powerful, because it's about people. Think about it. Our industry is global, and our teams are wonderfully diverse, with people from all over the world. AI can take these procedures and instantly translate them. Just like that, you've broken down language barriers. You're ensuring that every single member of your team understands the standards, feels included, and can perform their best.
Okay, let's step out of the guest rooms and into the heart of the house, the kitchen. Now here, safety isn't just a good idea, it's non-negotiable. It's about compliance and well-being. A busy head chef can use AI to instantly whip up crucial safety protocols. We're talking knife safety, cross-contamination, proper food storage, you name it. And get this, it can even create simple, visual, quick-read posters for the prep areas. So even in the middle of a chaotic dinner rush, those core safety rules are right there on the wall, protecting everyone.
All right, now for another make-or-break moment in any hotel: the front desk handover. This is that critical point where a perfectly seamless guest experience can fall apart in an instant, all because one tiny piece of information got lost between shifts. AI can be the bridge that makes sure nothing, and I mean nothing, falls through the cracks. Just by using a structured template like this, one that AI can generate for you, you create a common language for the whole team. We've all seen what happens when this goes wrong, right? A forgotten wake-up call, a maintenance issue that never gets fixed, a VIP amenity that isn't ready. These seem like small things, but they cause huge guest frustration. A system like this creates an unbroken thread of service. It just doesn't matter who is on duty. The guest experience remains seamless.
So, we've designed these amazing, clear, practical SOPs. Great! But creating the perfect document is only half the battle, right? How do we actually bring it to life? Let's dig into how we turn these static pages into dynamic, active tools for developing our teams.
And this brings us to a really important question, one that every leader has to ask themselves. Is a perfect manual really enough? Can we just hand someone a document and expect them to be excellent? Of course not. The real goal isn't just to have the standards written down. It's to make sure our teams actually absorb them, internalize them, and live them every day.
This is where we really move beyond the binder. Think about it. Once you've drafted your SOP, you can immediately ask the AI to turn it into a quiz to check for understanding. Or, hey, create a few realistic role-playing scenarios for the team to practice with. All of a sudden, training isn't about passively reading a manual anymore. It's about active engagement. And that's how you build real confidence and competence in your team.
And when you boil it all down, this is the biggest win of all. This technology was never about replacing people. It's about empowering them. By automating all that tedious paperwork, all the administrative headaches, we free up our leaders. We let our managers and supervisors get back to doing what they do best, being out on the floor, leading their people, and taking care of their guests.
We are so honored to support you on your learning path, and we truly wish you every success in your hospitality career. Getting a handle on tools like this, that's what it means to build a future-ready skill set. So as you move forward, I want you to think of technology not as something that replaces hospitality, but as the very key that can unlock an even higher, more human level of it.
So, I'll leave you with this one final question to ponder. As a future leader, how will you architect the future of hospitality? The tools are here, the possibilities are endless. The question is, as the next generation, what will you build with them?